Washington is Boxing Nation.
Title, Bakhram, stop hiding. You got till May 18th. Let's sign the deal and get it done.
And that right there is the Hammer Erickson Luben. He just got a knockout victory over Holmes Jr. in the title eliminator after a 2-year layoff, and now he is the only fighter that is calling out champion Bakhram Murtazaliev. And I'm telling you, outside of Luben, nobody wants to fight this man after what he did to Tim Tszyu. But Luben, he wants all the smoke. In fact, he even gave Bakhram a deadline. He said, you have till May 18th to make the fight, which I'm assuming is the purse bid. And I would be really surprised to see Murtazaliev try to go around this fight and avoid his mandatory, especially since no one wants to fight him. Murtazaliev versus Luben is a solid fight. Now that Murtazaliev has shown what he has in the ring, boxers are going to prepare different for him. And Erickson Luben is one of those boxers, which is what's going to make this a really intriguing fight. Luben, he has 2 losses on his record. He's been stopped twice against Jamel Charlo and Sebastian Fundora. And most boxers cannot bounce back after 2 devastating losses like that because the sport is so psychological. But Luben, he managed to do it. He managed to make it all the way back up the ladder to the #1 position, and he'll be fighting for another world title against a very dangerous champion. Now, what I thought was pretty interesting, though, is Murtazaliev, he never reacted to Luben's win and Luben calling him out saying, stop hiding. But he reacted to Fundora's win. He even reacted to Keith Thurman's win. So either this means something or it doesn't. But it could possibly mean that Bakhram, he's not interested in this fight, at least not right now, and he has a bigger fight that he's trying to make right now. He's in secret negotiations with maybe one of the other champions or one of the bigger names at 154, because there are a lot of big names at 154. But whatever Bakhram does, he's going to have to do it quick because May 18th is coming really soon. And I highly doubt Murtazaliev he's going to vacate his belt the way Sebastian Fundora did, but we'll find out soon. But with that being said, I want to talk about the card that Luben fought on. It was a really good card. It was a Probox TV card. I just got done watching the whole card. I have been watching pieces of the card for the last couple of days. I like what they're doing over there at Probox when it comes to matching these fighters. They're matching them tough. A lot of undefeated prospects fighting against other undefeated prospects. I mean, they're really being tested. Even when they fight guys that have a loss on the record, the guy with the loss on his record is usually a tough opponent because a lot of times his one loss would be against another undefeated fighter. So there were all good fights, but some fights stood out the most. Some fighters stood out the most, like Naji Lopez. Naji, he's a light heavyweight. He looks very impressive, very powerful, constantly coming forward, massive body puncher with a high boxing IQ. He knocked his opponent out in the 2nd round. He was fighting against a real aggressive, powerful Mexican fighter, and he took him out like it was nothing. Then you had the sad case of the Jonas Valsaint fight. Jonas, he clearly won the fight. He got robbed. He was fighting against another undefeated fighter, a Cuban fighter by the name of Johanner Martinez. And Martinez, he was good too, but Jonas started to wear him down. He started to constantly wear him down. It got to the point to where Martinez, he just wanted to hold, and he was really just trying to make it to the last round. It was a clear-cut win for Jonas and a very impressive win for Jonas. I was really impressed with Jonas in this fight because he was pushing himself like he was in a gold medal match, because that's kind of how he was matched up. He's fighting against another undefeated fighter, a fighter that does not know how to lose yet. And Jonas, he was all over him, completely walked him down. In fact, I think if this was a 10 or 12 rounder, he would have stopped Martinez. So I'm really looking forward to seeing Jonas again. You had a good win by De Jesus. He actually got a win over one of Brian McIntyre's undefeated prospects. It was a close fight, but I didn't see it as a robbery. But overall, I was most impressed with Naji Lopez on this card. And I look forward to more Probox cards because they are starting to put on better cards. With that being said, I'm going to wrap this video up. That's all I got for now, guys. I'm on to the next one. All right, now check this out, guys. If you're looking to repair eczema scars, burns and bruises, dark spots and blemishes, fever blisters, diabetic ulcers, this right here is the perfect product for you guys. It's called LO Key Face and Body Oil. Athletes and top-ranking boxers, they're also using it after training to reduce swelling, inflammation, and to ease the pain. So get yours today. Go to lodekey.com, like them on Facebook, and follow them on Instagram. Let me tell you guys about Issa Israel Law Firm. It is a full-service legal practice based in Denver, Colorado, an emerging hub for combat sports and high-altitude training. If you're a fighter inside or outside of the ring and you need a law firm you can trust to fight for you, visit thefighterfirm.com or email help@iilawfirm.com. Legal representation is usually limited to plaintiffs or defendants in Colorado, but iFirm can help anyone in the world with trademarking their business name, logos, and U.S. immigration issues. This brother has been my attorney for a while and helped guide me through all kinds of business and civil issues, so make sure you guys go to thefighterfirm.com.